Yunus merhaba.
Evet.
Yunus sesim geliyor mu?
Evet abi diyoruz.
Tamam. Bir dakika hemen açıyorum başlayalım. Nasılsın Yunus? Her şey yolunda mı?
İyiyim abi kötü değil. Gidiyor.
Bugün
Siz
o vefat eden
iyisiniz.
cenazesi olan çocuğu tanıyor muydun?
Arkadaşlarım tanıyordu okullarına gittiler ama ben tanımıyordum.
O nerede okuyordu?
Bir tane işte last year galiba senior'dı. Aa, Harmony
Üniversiteden mi yoksa liseyden mi okuyordu?
hey, last year senior'dı galiba. Şimdi
Ma
şimdi üniversitedeydi galiba. Evet.
hmm.
Evet
Hangi
evet.
üniversitedeydin?
Ben bunu bilmiyorum ama Harmony'ye gitmişti. Last year.
Ha,
Evet. Tamam.
anladım. Ne yapalım hayat işte. Evet. Yunus hazırsan başlayalım. Bugün biraz öğrendiğimiz konulardan birer tane böyle ikişer tane çözelim. Bakalım iyi gidersen sonra bir düşünürüm. Bence quadratic equation'la başlayalım değil mi? Bu
Hı?
soruları çözebilirsen artık matematik her şeyi anlayabilirsin. Çünkü o bazı konuları gerçekten böyle çözünce sana çok şey öğretiyor. Hadi başlayalım. İki tane soru çözelim. Quadratic equations, word problems. Sonra da trigonometry. Bir dört tane, altı tane soru. Ondan sonra da logarithm. Çünkü artık hepsini biliyorsun. Artık böyle şey, we need to practice the questions that require different skills, not only one skill.
Hı
And
hı.
this way, hopefully, you get stronger and stronger. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, let's start. Um, okay. Or let's start a bit easier one. With the question.
Yeah, the perimeter and area of a rectangle are 48 centimeters and 140 centimeters respectively. Find the length and the width of the rectangle.
Okay. This one, Yunus, let's do it together. Okay. So
Okay.
suppose you're a teacher, I'm a student, and I'm going to write here. Okay, this is a question. We are talking about the rectangle, and we know that it has two dimensions, right? Length and width. And the
Mm-hmm.
question, what is given here? The perimeter and the area. What is the first thing we have to do
Okay.
here?
Okay. So you draw the rectangle.
Let's draw a rectangle. Then
Okay, then it says the area is 140. So
let's say
X,
this
X, and
length
Y.
is L, width is
Oh,
W.
yeah.
So the perimeter is 2 times length plus width, right? It says first
Yeah.
perimeter, right?
Yeah.
That's equal to 48. And area,
Mm-hmm. The area is length times width equals
length times width,
140.
that's equal to 140.
Yeah.
Okay, next step.
Okay. Now we can hmm. Can we divide the two to find length plus width?
Yeah, using the first equation, we can express L or W in terms of the other one, right? And
Yeah.
let's find L. So L is equal to what? 24 minus W.
Yeah.
And substitute, that's as if our first equation, this one, second one, substitute into the second equation. Okay, I'm substituting here W, and 24 minus W is equal to 140.
Yeah.
Okay, distribute and write this in standard form.
Okay. Uh
Actually, here, since we know that actually W is positive number, can you solve this by trial and guess and trial methods. What number would be the solution here?
What do
If
you
you
mean?
guess, what number would you guess here as a solution?
Like what number multiplies to 140 and that's the one like
Yeah.
48?
Mm-hmm. Can you guess a solution here?
Like based on the perimeter and area, right?
No, look this equation, this one. W times 24 minus W equals 140. Here,
What?
I mean, I can see the solution. See, I can see here, what is that? It is 10 times 14, right? If W is equal to 14, for example,
Right?
and 24 minus 14 is 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes if the idea comes, immediately of course.
Oh.
So you can see this because now I just see this. So W, if W is equal to 10, 10 of 24 minus 10 is 14, it works. Then
Mm-hmm.
what is the length? The length should be 24 minus 10, it is 14. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the solutions are whole numbers, that's why we can get the answer quickly. Okay. Next question.
Okay. The perimeter of one square exceeds that of another by 20 centimeters, and the area of the larger square is 105 centimeters more than the area of the smaller one. Find the length of the side of the larger square. Okay.
First, tell me, Yunus, you understand the question or not?
Yeah, kinda.
If you understand, can you solve this question in 3 minutes or 4 minutes?
Oh, no. It's like
That's what I'm going
perimeter
to
of one
change. I'm
square
not going to
exceeds
teach you how to,
another
what is
20.
it, learn math. You should say that, oh, I can
Okay,
do that.
yeah. Yeah.
Because
One second,
we
let
are
me
just
read
given
again.
two squares, right? For let's draw
Yeah.
this is first smaller one, and we're talking about the bigger one because since the x is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let's say the side of this one is A, the second one is B, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the perimeter of the first square, what is the perimeter?
4A,
4A. And what is the perimeter?
4B.
4B, right? And now the perimeter of one square exceeds that of another one by 20. What does it mean?
It means 4B plus 20 equals 4A.
Minus, yeah,
Oh.
4B minus 4A is equal to 20, right? The difference is 20.
Oh, yeah, you just flip it, yeah.
It's bad. And the second one is the area of the largest square. Let's also write their areas. A1 is equal to A squared. And what is the area of the second one?
Wait. Oh, the area, yeah, B squared then.
B squared. Now,
Yeah.
the area of the larger square is 105 more than the area of the smaller one.
Okay, then it's B squared minus A squared
B squared
equals
minus A squared is equal to
105.
105. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you solve this equation in 1 minute? Give it a try, Ines. I will give it
How?
75 seconds.
How?
How?
Well,
Okay, I'll show
okay.
you, then you'll try another one.
Oh,
The
wait, wait,
first
wait,
one,
one sec, wait, one sec, let me try it.
try.
Yeah, but I turned it into a quadratic.
No, you don't have to.
Why?
No, you can, but if you simplify the first equation, both sides are divisible by 4.
Yeah,
If you divide by
yeah.
4, B
B
minus A
equals,
equals 4, right? 5.
well, I did that, but I did B equals A plus 5.
Yeah, just because, that's why if
Oh,
you
I
need,
see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay.
can you see the second one?
Yeah, and then the second one is b squared minus a squared.
Yeah, that is b minus a and b plus a, right?
It's a squared, yeah.
That's equal to 105.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we know the value b minus a, that is 5. Now from this equation, if it is 5, then b plus a should be equal to 21, right?
I don't get that.
B minus A, is it 5?
Yeah.
So 5 times what number equals 105?
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
And now I'm setting up another set of equations. So I know that B minus A is equal to 5. And from the second equation, B plus A is equal to 21.
Okay.
And it's a system of linear equations.
Then is it 26?
So if you add this, 2B is equal to 26, B is equal to 13.
Yeah.
If B is equal to 13, what is A?
Oh, one sec. Uh, 8.
8. But what is the question here? Find the length of the side of the larger square. So it's just asking the larger square dot, dot, dot. The length of the larger square is equal to 13 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
Easy, right? But here you see you're using geometry,
Yeah.
quadratic equations, and the factoring. I don't know. That's why it teaches you a lot of things, not only one skill. And the most important thing is if you can solve this in these steps, it gives you a lot of confidence. Oh, I can do that. Oh, that's how it works. Now let's try another one. I have some experience with the question. Read question 6. You just read it. I want to listen to you first.
Sorry, I just read some meters. Sorry. A wire of length 100 meters is cut into two parts, and each part is bent to form a square. If the sum of the areas of the squares equals 425 centimeters squared, find the size of the two squares.
Now you have some idea. Draw, label, set up your equation, and solve.
Mm-hmm.
Yunus, if you're ready, I'm going to set the timer 4 minutes. Are you already solving, Yunus?
One second. I have two equations. I don't know what to do.
Why two equations?
Well, I have the original, like the area, x squared plus y squared equals 425. So I did x and y. And then I have x plus y equals 25. Because the four sides of the first one and the four sides of the second one equal 100.
Just the idea, Yunus, for you. Since
Okay.
after cutting off this wire, I'm going to make a squares, right?
Yeah.
And when I just fold it into a square, the square has four sides. Okay. So just to make my equation easier, let's say the length of this wire is 100.
Yeah.
If this part is, let's say, 4x, what is the length of the remaining part?
What?
It is
Oh, 100,
100,
100 minus 4x.
4x. Now the first part, if I bend this, suppose I get this square. And if I bend the second part, I get this square. Okay. Now what is the length of the first square?
X?
X. You see, it will be easy. The second one will be 25 minus x, right?
Yeah.
And now the sum of the areas. The area of the first one is x squared. The area of the second one is 25 minus x squared. That's equal to 425. Thinking like this shows how actually you're good at manipulating algebraic expressions. I can also label x, doesn't change. But if you label x, at the time, the side of the first square will be x divided by 4. The second one will be 25. Actually, what is it? 100 minus, right? Actually, it's 25 minus x over 4. When you
Hmm.
form the equation, you will have fractions. But just a little bit of thought makes our equation really simplifies a lot.
Hmm.
Yunus, now next step. Continue solve this equation. First, can you just expand this, Yunus? Like, what is 25 minus x squared? It's a minus b
Um,
squared, right?
yeah.
What is it?
What do you mean? Oh,
Expand
like,
it. What is 25 minus x squared equals what?
625
625
minus 50x plus x squared.
plus x squared. And I'm going to write in standard form as also move this number to the right hand side. I need to have 0 on the right hand side. Now, if you
Yeah.
simplify, I have 2x squared, and here we have negative 50x, and here we have 200. That's equal to 0.
Hmm.
And all numbers are divisible by 2. I can solve like this, but if I simplify, I can solve better and easier and faster. Divide both sides by positive 2. I have negative 25x plus 100. That's equal to 0. Now, first, my attempt should be, factoring, because factoring gives the solution really fast. So can you tell
Hmm.
me two numbers, Yunus, whose product is 100 and their sum is negative 25?
Yeah, one sec. Oh, negative 20 and negative 5.
Yeah, so it is x minus 5 and x minus 20 is equal to 0.
Yeah.
You see, from here, the solution is either x equals 5 or x equals 20. We should just pick one because if you pick 5, it will be 5, 20, or 25. The same thing, right? So what is the
Hmm.
question here? Find the size of the two squares. So dots, dots, dots. Let me just write here. The first side is equal to 5, and the side of the bigger one is 20.
Hmm.
You know everything, you have skill. Just what you need is a bit self-confidence. How do you get self-confidence? Through experience and practice. Okay, Yunus, because you know you
Hmm.
can do that, but you're a bit scared because you just need a bit more experience. Okay, Yunus, three questions. Every time you will continue practicing this until you can solve questions without any mistake and quickly. Now I'll ask you another question from Pythagorean theorem. Huh? Can I?
I guess. Sure. As long
Hmm.
as it's not a
No, no,
logarithm.
not Pythagorean theorem, not Pythagorean theorem. Okay. For indices.
What?
Okay. All right. Now, before we move to indices, let's do questions related to trigonometry. So that
What's the
you
indices?
refresh your memory and
Wait,
that's
what's
only
the
one
indices?
question. Yes.
Okay.
Because right now, I don't have to tell what formula you have to use or questions related to this our goal. So if you just give any question, looking at the question, can you think, okay, I have to use this method, I have to use this formula, I have to use this one. If you can solve this, that's it. That means you have really good problem solving skill. Yunus, read the question.
1 second. Let me just label it. Okay. In a quadrilateral ABCD, AB equals 3.2 centimeters, BC equals 5.1 centimeters. The diagonal from points B to D equals 7.5 centimeters, and the angle of CBD equals 34.4 degrees. Sorry, write that down. And then the area of triangle ABD is 11.62 centimeters square, and the angle of ABD is obtuse.
ABD is obtuse.
Uh, okay.
First, let's draw. Can you draw and I'll draw together? Also, let me draw what kind of equilateral, I mean quadrilateral we're talking about.
And I drew it. It kind of looks like two triangles on each other, but why not? Doesn't look obtuse. Hmm.
Hmm. So it is something like this. So this one is B. Did you draw it, Yunus?
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust it though.
So this one is B, and let's say this one is A. This one is C,
Hmm. I try to
and
make that.
maybe this one is D. Okay.
Yeah, but then how do you make angle ABD obtuse?
So if you look at this, let me just label first. This one is
Okay.
A, this one is B, this
B.
one is C, and this one is D.
Yeah.
So angle ABD, right? Angle ABD, it is this angle, right? So it is
Yeah.
greater than 90 degrees. This angle ABD is saying that it's obtuse.
Okay.
So now if you label this now, AB is given is 3.2, 3.2,
Yeah.
BC 5.1, BD that is 7.5, angle CBD, this angle, it is 34.4 degrees. What else? And angle ABD, triangle ABD. This area is, let me just label this by area is 11.62 cm squared.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the question here? Okay, that's it. We're talking about this triangle. And now the first question is the area of BCD.
Well,
Oh,
you
that's
can
easy,
just
right?
use yeah, you can just use the one of the rules, like
Yeah.
1/2. Is it the sine rule or is it the cosine rule?
Sine. Cosine is not
Sine.
used for area, right? 1 over 2 times two sides and
Okay.
angle, sine of angle include
Yeah, 7.5 times
5.1 and
5.1,
7.5 times sine of
34.4.
34.4 degrees,
Yeah.
which is equal to, let's calculate it.
Yeah. Second. 10.8.
10.8?
I got 10.8.
At 10.8.
Yeah,
Okay. So that's 10.8 cm squared.
yeah.
Now the size of the obtuse angle.
Uh,
I will give 1.5 minutes. The side of the opposite. I can just give you one reminder. Yunus, if you remember this identity, sine of 180 degrees minus theta is equal to sine of theta.
huh?
Because sine of 30 equals sine of 150, sine of 20, sine of 160. You remember we said the four identities?
I mean, is angle C 90 degrees?
Huh? Angle C?
Yeah.
No, it's not given. We don't know.
Okay. Wait, then can I assume that? Wait, no, that's
The
not a
area
flat
is given,
line.
right, Yunus?
Yeah.
Suppose that this angle we are looking for, let's say this theta, right?
Ah, I see. So it'd be 11.62 equals 1 over 2 times 7.5 times 3.2
Yeah,
to the
1 over
sine of like,
3.2,
oh,
and
and then we do sine inverse of those numbers.
yeah, sine of theta, that's
Because,
equal to
okay.
11.62. Now from this
Yeah,
equation, we can find sine of theta. That's it. So what is sine of theta?
we put all the numbers to the right side.
Yeah, 11.62 divided by, and 1 over 2 times 3 point is 1.6, so it's 1.6 multiplied by 7.5,
Yeah.
which is equal to, right, exact value, 581 over 600.
Hmm.
And now from this
Okay.
relationship, let's find theta. What is theta? Sine
Sine
inverse.
inverse.
Okay, so what is that?
uh, 100. 75.54.
75.5. Let's just write to one decimal place, okay?
Okay.
75.5 degrees, right?
Hmm.
And since it is saying obtuse in the question, right? So
Yeah.
now we can find the answer then. Dot, dot, dot. The measure of angle. What angle is it? ABD.
Hmm.
Angle ABD should be equal to, then say this obtuse, 180 minus 75.5, which is equal to 104.5 degrees.
Now, why are we? Oh, we found the sine of the sine angle, not like the actual angle. So it's subtracted from 180.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Now we got actual angle because
Well, I mean, for like the 75.5, that's the sine angle, right?
yes.
Could subtract that. Now we have the actual angle, which is 104.5. Okay. Yeah.
What does it mean? Interesting thing is if you're
Mm.
given two sticks, okay, let's say
Yeah.
one is 5 and 7, right? Let's say you can form this kind of triangle like this. Suppose this angle is 30 degrees, right? Or the same stick, let's say this 3 and let's say this 5. Also, I can form this kind of triangle. Let's say like this. So still it is 3 and 5, but this angle is 150 degrees. If you connect the third side, for example, if you just join this and also join this, so that means that they have the same area,
Mm.
right? They have the same area because why? Sine of 30 degrees is equal to sine of 150 degrees, right? That's what it is saying.
Wait, how?
Because maybe it is wider, but now the height, if you look at the height, for example, here, the height is this, right? Bigger height. But here, this one is shorter height.
Oh,
That means that if you just use two
wait.
sticks, for example, if the angles are supplementary, that means that they will have the same area based on this
There
rule.
you go. So if it's like, what if it was like 160 and 40?
You mean 20?
Oh, yeah, sorry, 160 and 20.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, the same thing. If you pick any triangle,
Oh, wait.
okay, if you multiply for 1 over 2, let's say sides are A and B, if this one is sine of theta is equal to 1 over 2 times AB sine of 180 minus theta.
Yeah,
If it is 30 degrees or 150, 10 degrees, 170, 5 degrees, 175. You form this, they will have the same area.
yeah.
Okay, from the
Sony.
scientific rules. Okay.
Headphone massage bir clips. Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. Now let's do one question related to, is it cosine rule? Let me just see. No, this is sine rule. Okay.
Hmm.
One question from sine. That was the area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this question. With the
Okay.
question.
A helicopter is hovering at a point lying in the same vertical plane as two other points, P and Q, on the horizontal ground. Its distances from P and Q are 850 meters and 1200 meters respectively. Given that angle of elevation from Q is 43 degrees, find PQ to PQ correct with three significant figures.
Or let's say two decimal places.
Okay. Oh yeah. Sure.
Because in American books, I didn't see significant figures much, because in UK or Singapore books, you see this a lot. Significant means importance, right?
Oh yeah, I mean,
So
because
significant means
it's a
the
decimal.
three significant means that starting from the first non-zero digit, just keep the three digits.
Yeah, that's when you have a decimal.
What?
Like when you have a decimal
No, no, it
in
doesn't
a
matter. It can be a
not
whole
an
number. That's why for
well,
decimal
yeah,
place,
but
only
like
for decimal.
if it was like 0, 103,
No, like for
like
example, let's say the population of Houston is, suppose, okay, let's say 736 and 591. Okay, 91. So now if you're counting in thousands, okay, but if I say that, write your answer to three significant figures. So that means that these three
it's just
digits are important, the
736.
rest not important, because we are
Yeah.
counting in thousands. At the
Hmm.
time, if I ask you what is the population of Houston to three significant figures, it will be 3,737,000.
Yeah.
It means this, that significant figures work for every number, but decimal places only for decimal numbers. Okay, but in US they just describe a
Yeah.
little bit differently, but they mean the same thing. Anyway, it's not a big deal here. Yunus, did you understand the question?
Yeah. Kind of. I don't know what it means by same vertical plane.
Because I'm standing here, okay, at point P. You're
Yeah.
somewhere here on the ground. You're here, okay. And when we
Hmm.
look at the above in the sky, we just see the helicopter somewhere here. Let's say there's somewhere here.
Hmm.
That's the position of helicopter, right?
Okay.
And now you're looking at the helicopter, I'm looking at the helicopter.
I
So that's
see.
our horizontal distance. And now it's saying that the question is in the vertical plane, this
Ah, I see. I
helicopter,
see.
me, and you, right?
Q. Okay. Yeah, I get it. I get it. So PH is 850.
This angle is right angle of elevation from P, right? No, no, given the from
Q.
Q, from Q.
Yeah.
So
So that's
from Q is
43.
43.
Yeah.
And what is the distance? Distance from P and Q. So from P, 850, and from Q, 1200.
Yeah.
Now, what is the question? PQ. So we have to
Find
find PQ. Let's say it
PQ.
is X. So you have to find PQ.
Mhm. Yes. I can
Okay,
split
let's
it in
find
half.
this. Can you write the equation? Do you remember sine rule?
Oh, sine A over sine, hold on.
Yeah,
What is it?
sine
It's
of
just
theta.
angle, like, or angle or whatever. So sine A over A equals sine B over B plus sine C over C.
Yeah.
Or just flip it
Mm-hmm.
because it's the same ratio.
Yes. But first to do this one, we need to find this angle, right? Without this angle, do you think we can find it?
Well, you have, uh, hmm, one sec.
Because
Wait,
first we have to
850,
find that
wait,
angle.
does 850 correspond with 43?
Yeah.
So you have the sine
Wait,
of 43 is over 850?
sine of theta equal over 1200,
Oh,
right?
well, yeah, and then
And sine
sine of
of
43
43,
over 850.
850.
So you can find sine of theta.
Yeah. What is theta?
Um, whatever sine of 40. Oh, do you mean like solve it?
Yeah.
Because you divide the ones on the right and times
If
it
you
by
just write the
1200.
expression first, can you just tell me the expression? What is theta? Theta equals what? Don't
Oh,
simplify anything.
it's sine of 43
Sine
divided by
inverse.
850.
Sine inverse, right?
Yeah, sine inverse of sine of 43 over 850 times 200, 1200.
The 1200
Oh,
times
yeah,
sine of
same thing. Yeah.
43 and divided by
Divided by 850. Yeah.
850.
Yeah. Need that real quick. Says, wait, it's not giving me an answer. Oh, 74.33. 74.3.
Let me just write 74, okay? Doesn't change
Okay.
anything. So if it is 74, now we can find H. Then what is angle H?
Uh,
180 minus 74 minus 43 degrees, right?
63.
62?
63.
63 degrees. Okay, that's our first step. And now that's our second step. And third step, we can find X.
Yeah. Okay, now we can use any of the ratios because we have the H.
Yeah.
So let's do sine of 43 again.
So first, let's write, since we are finding X, let's write X at the top over sine of 74, right?
Yeah.
No, no, no,
The
63.
63. 63.
And I can just use the first
Equals,
ratio. It's
yeah,
already
so
given.
850. Wait, I bet it's flipped. Wait,
850.
no,
Okay.
shouldn't it be flipped?
Now from here, X will be equal
Uh,
to a
but
flip,
shouldn't
right?
it be flipped? Yeah, yeah,
Okay. At the top, there must be distance 850
yeah,
over sine of 43 degrees. Now what is X? 850 times sine of 63 degrees over
yeah.
sine of 43 degrees. Calculate, what is it?
Okay. Nope. Oops. Um, 1,100. Hold on, that's got to be wrong. I got in the thousands.
Sine of 63.
1 second. Yeah, I'm getting the thousands. 1,110.5. Yeah,
Okay. So there's 1,
10.5,
10.5.
I guess. If
I just went 5.
yeah,
Is it in kilometers or meters? Meters. Okay, that's meters.
yeah. So I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, cosine rule. Yunus, you remember this cosine rule?
I think so. Yeah.
Have a look if you forgot. When is your birthday, Yunus?
April 20.
April 20.
Yeah. Still got a while to go.
Okay. So let's start with easy. Well, didn't we saw any questions related to cosine rule?
No, we didn't start it.
Hmm, Okay. But let's do some brainstorming after the let's solve questions, Yunus.
Okay.
Why actually is this theorem works, or when do we use this? Usually, cosine rule works if two sides are given, only one angle included is given. We have to find the third side because usually in math, solve the triangle means that we have to find the missing sides and angles, right? So suppose, suppose now you're gonna prove this. We're gonna prove this together. Suppose this angle is given, angle A, and BC
Mm-hmm.
is given. Okay, but the question is this A is unknown. How do you find
Mm-hmm.
this A? All right.
Wait, so the C and the B are given,
Hmm?
but the C and the B are given and the A is given, but the
The,
A wait.
yes, B and C is given. This angle A is given. For now, okay, let me just label this by alpha. Okay, usually for
Okay.
angle A, we can use alpha. All right. Alpha is given, B is given, C is given. The question is, how can I find A? Right? For example, let's say
Mm-hmm.
your house is here, and if you just walk, for example, 7 miles, let's say this one is Yunus' house, and one is your friend's house. Okay. If you walk, for example, let's say 10 miles, and here you have school, right? And from here, you know this angle. Let's say this angle is 79 degrees. Another question, how can I find the distance between your friend's house and the school? Very simple engineering problem. And this is simple but very important problem that you're going to use a lot. Even when you go to college and take some more advanced course, you will use this theorem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the problem because first we have to understand the need. Why do we need this problem? In this kind of situations, how can I find the distance? Of course, we have some different ways, but cosine theorem gives us straightforward. Just one step we can find this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Yunus, now draw. Can you just draw this triangle like this and label BC and A? Let's do it together.
Okay.
Draw in your notebook this triangle ABC.
Okay.
Okay, now let's do it. The first step, Yunus, let's draw a perpendicular from B to AC. Can you draw a perpendicular to B to AC? I'm just dividing this into two parts.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just label this altitude. Since it's altitude, let me just label this by H.
Okay.
Okay, now as see here, AC is divided into two parts, right? Now question for you. If I label this part by X, what will be the length of the remaining part in terms of X?
Uh,
AC is B, right? The length is B.
oh, so B minus
B
X.
minus X, right?
Yeah.
And now using Pythagorean theorem, as you see here, we have two right angle triangles, right?
Yeah.
So if I use Pythagorean theorem for the first part, so what do we have here? X squared plus H squared is equal to A squared. Can I do this?
Yeah. Hmm.
The second one on the left-hand side, also we have another right angle triangle. Let me use that, okay? So here we have B minus X squared plus H squared is equal to C squared.
Hmm.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Yunus, can you write this equation in your notebook and expand the right hand, the second one, and tell me what you got?
Okay. B squared minus 2bx plus 2x plus x squared.
Very good. So I'm writing this. Let me change the color. You can see easily. So here we have b squared minus 2bx plus x squared plus h squared is equal to c squared.
Yeah.
Now from here, what is x squared plus h squared? It's a squared, right?
X.
Can you see? Look at the first
Oh,
equation.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Because in our original equation units, we don't have h. We know that we don't have x. Now
Yeah.
I'm trying to eliminate them from my equation. Okay,
Hmm.
the first
Okay.
one. So that thing
Okay.
is equal to a squared, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Hmm.
now look at the triangle on the left-hand side because I know alpha, right?
Hmm.
Okay. A, B, and C. All right. B, X. All right. So I'm trying to eliminate X.
Hmm.
Hmm. I need to change the size. That's why we have here. Okay, no problem. So looking at this one, can you tell me what is cosine of alpha? What is cosine
Uh,
of alpha?
B minus X over C.
B minus X over C. From this equation, what is X? Can you tell me? Can you solve this for X quickly? What is X?
Uh, Cosine of
We multiply by
you put
C,
the C,
right?
yeah, C
And
times
change
cosine of D minus B.
B minus C times cosine of alpha. Can you see that? I multiplied both sides by C and move X to the
Yeah,
left.
yeah, okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. And just I need to substitute here and solve this. If I label, by X the left-hand side, it will be easier. Now I have already labeled, but it doesn't
Hmm.
change the nature of the question. Look, instead of this, let me just finish this. I have here B squared minus 2 times B. What is X? B minus C cosine of alpha, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me substitute here. So B minus C times cosine of alpha. And here
Hmm.
we have plus A squared. On the right hand side, C squared.
Hmm.
Okay. And now if you simplify this and take everything to the right hand side, because I'm looking for A squared. What is A squared? You see other expression, they don't have A squared. I have here C squared. This B squared becomes minus B squared. This minus 2B becomes plus 2B. And here we have B minus C cosine of alpha, right?
Hmm.
And now just open this parenthesis, we get the final equation that A squared and minus b squared 2b squared. Can you see that?
Hmm.
So I have here b squared. I'm just writing in alphabetical order. C squared and minus 2 times b times c times cosine of alpha.
Hmm.
So I have expressed A in terms of B and C and alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just thought at high school because it's involving cosine of alpha. Actually, this is just simple thing, but it's involving this cosine of alpha.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the idea is really simple. Just it involves cosine of alpha. Okay, if you can prove yourself, that is great. Yeah, that means that you learn a lot of stuff about this. Now we'll just apply this to the problems. So what is this? Now in words, if you're given any triangle and two sides and angle included, and the third side square will be equal to, actually we call this generalized Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem is a squared. I mean, if you look at the last one, because of the just latter, because they are the same thing. C squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine of c, right?
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
angle C is 90 degrees, you just get Pythagorean theorem. Because what is
Mm-hmm.
cosine of 90 degrees is equal to 0.
Yeah.
So this is a kind of generalized Pythagorean theorem
Mm-hmm.
for
Okay.
any angle. Okay, let's take a few questions, and because I don't want to spend too much time, they are not complicated, but still need to have some idea. Read example 10, Yunus.
Okay, in the triangle ABC, A equals 8.8 centimeters, B equals 10.4 centimeters, and the angle of C equals 67 degrees. Find the angle of A, angle of B, and the length of C.
Okay, what we have to do first is we need to draw. C is 67, so it is something like that. So this one is, let's say, C, this one is A, and this one is B.
Yeah,
Angle C is 67. Let me label this by 67 degrees. And B, that's 10.4. That's 10.4. And what else? A, 8.8. Okay, we have to find the remaining size. Let me just label it by C, angle A and angle B. Now, if you can remember first, can you tell me, Yunus, what is C squared? Let's just write the formula, then substitute.
A squared,
Remember Pythagorean theorem, yeah.
A squared plus B squared?
A squared plus B squared minus 2ab cosine of angle included, which is angle C, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And now let's plug it. Since I'm going to find C, let me just write C here, square root of. What is
Mm-hmm.
A? 8.8 squared. What is B? 10.4 squared minus 2 times 8.8 times 10.4 and times cosine of 67 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
If you see that how math is developing step by step, we are just adding one ingredient, but still we are using the basic manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Yunus, calculate and tell me the answer. What is C?
Okay. Now where's the square button?
What is it?
I was trying to find the square button.
In which calculator, math or
Yeah, the one you use.
square roots, right? And here
Yeah,
we
I
have
see that
square
one.
next to it.
Oh, that one? Okay.
Yeah. So that's 8.8 squared, square root 8.8 squared plus 10.4 squared minus 2 times 8.8 times 10.4 times cosine of 67. Did you get
10.68.
10.68?
Yes.
So that is 10 point, let me just write one decimal place to simplify our work, is 10.7.
Yeah.
Okay. And now either using, sine or cosine, we can find the other angles.
Yeah.
Okay. Number two, We just need to find only one angle, right? Let's start with B because the sum of the angles 180, we can find other angles. Sine of B over 10.4. Now I'm using sine rule. And we know
Hmm.
C, sine of 67 degrees over C. What is C? 10.7, right?
Yeah.
Now from this, you just can calculate angle B. What is angle B?
2b is 10.4 times
Sine
sine
inverse
of
for sine
the
inverse, right?
sine inverse of 10.4 times sine of 67 over 10.7.
Over 10.7. Okay. You just calculate. What is it? The one decimal place.
That one's oh, oh, wait, 10 points. 59.3.
59?
Yeah,
I got 63.5.
I think I put this wrong. Oh, I did 10. Well, sorry, 10.4 gives me 63.5. Yeah,
63.5, right?
I put 10 instead of 10. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. 63.5 degrees. Now if you can find angle A, then angle A
Hmm.
is equal to 180 minus 67 minus 63.5.
Hmm.
What is it?
Second. 49.5.
49.5 degrees.
Hmm.
Actually, now we have linear
Yeah.
equation, exponential equation, quadratic equation, sine rule, cosine rule. And these are really fundamental things that every time you're using these things, even when you go to college and get more advanced course, you're not going to
Hmm.
see a lot of different new things. They're just using simple and generalizing these ideas. Okay, now let's have one
Hmm.
question. Where all sides are given, how do you find the angle? Another problem. Read the question, Yunus.
Okay. In triangle ABC, A equals 8 centimeters, B equals 9 centimeters, and C equals 12 centimeters. Find the size of the smallest angle.
Okay.
Well, the smallest angle is going to have the smallest number corresponding to it, so it's going to be A. Wait, here's the opposite.
So A, let's say there's 8
Wait.
and 9 and this 12, right? And since the smallest angle,
Yeah,
let me just label the smallest angle by theta.
yeah.
That's why the cosine rule first, and from there we can solve and get the
Okay,
answer. We don't have to memorize, just you have to know one formula, that's it.
okay, okay.
You can write the first right hand,
Wait.
yeah, tell me the formula.
Oh,
What
yeah.
is it?
So wait. Yeah, was
8
it
squared,
cosine of
right?
A?
No, A squared
Wait, what?
equals A squared is equal
Oh,
to
A squared equals B
B,
squared plus C squared.
yeah, A
Wait, so
squared is
is it,
equal to
is
9
it
squared plus
plus
12
12
squared, right?
squared? Yeah,
Minus
minus
2
2
minus
times 8
9
times 9. Oh, sorry, 12 times 9 times
cosine of
cosine
theta.
of theta. Yeah.
Now you know how to solve this. Let me just write cosine of theta without simplifying. What is cosine of theta?
Well, 8 squared minus everything on the
No,
left.
9 squared plus 12 squared, right? Minus 8 squared, right? I move this cosine term to the left and a squared to the right.
Yeah, but wouldn't that make a negative cosine of theta?
And we should divide, right? Bottom by 2 times 9 times 12.
Wait, wait, wait, what? A squared.
I move this one to the left and this one to the right
Okay.
and divide.
Wait, so where did the cosine go? The cosine of
Okay.
theta.
Look, first, okay, let's simplify this. This one is 64, right? And what is 81 plus 144?
Uh,
2 to 5.
yeah,
Minus 2 times 9, 18. And 18 times 12, that is 216. There's 216 times
yeah,
cosine of theta, right?
yeah.
And now cosine term moving to the left. 216 times cosine of theta is equal to 225 minus 64, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now from here, what is cosine of theta? And 2 to 4,
220,
2 to 5 minus, sorry, minus, right?
64.
64,
Yeah.
which is equal to 161. 161 over
Over 260.
216,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
what I did actually. Didn't simplify and move this. This move to the left, a squared to the right, then simplify and divide, right?
Uh,
And
okay.
also you can do it like this for simplify and do it.
Okay.
Anyway, so from here then, what is theta? Theta is equal to cosine inverse.
Inverse of 161 over 260.
Okay, Yunus, calculate and tell me the answer. What is it?
Okay. 41.8.
41.8 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. Now, Yunus, I'm going to ask him one question. We'll finish the class.
Okay.
If he can solve, it will be great. Now that's it. You're just applying this formula, okay? And maybe your other skills, algebraic manipulation skill. Read question 11.
Okay, AP equals 5 centimeters, AQ equals, in the figure, AP equals 5 centimeters, AQ equals 6 centimeters, AB equals 8 centimeters, AC equals 13 centimeters, and BC equals 14 centimeters. Find the value of cosine of A, and hence use it to find the length of PQ.
First, you have to find the value of
Okay,
cosine of A. And since I know
okay,
cosine of A, you don't have to find A, just cosine of A. And we can use cosine of A to find the length of PQ, right?
so 14 squared, right? Isn't it just not the formula?
Mm-hmm. What is that?
So
First
14 squared
equals
equals, what's A, what's B? B is, I can't see, 7. 7 squared
why 7?
is not 7.
You
B
mean
is at,
AB?
wait, what?
With respect to this angle, you mean AB and AC, right?
Yeah.
So what is AB?
Oh, B would be, wait,
8 squared, right? Because 5 plus 3 is 8.
yeah, but is the formula not like, wait, is the formula not A squared equals B squared plus C squared?
Yeah. What is B? This one
Oh,
is
oh, you
B,
did the C,
right?
oh, you did the C square first. Wait,
Yeah,
is it not
well,
8 squared times
yeah. Okay, B square, C square. First,
13
I wrote
squared?
B square here. B has C square. Okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus
Okay, plus,
13 square, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Minus
Minus,
2
yeah, 2 times 8 times 13 minus,
times.
wait, sorry, times cosine of theta, or A, I guess. Yeah, now.
Now let's simplify and find cosine of A. If you simplify, if we have 196
Oh, wait, I see what you mean.
equals,
Because the numbers multiplying to cosine of A can't be into the equation, you have to stay there.
yeah,
Okay, okay. So
plus,
196 equals 64 plus 169.
which is 233
Yeah,
minus
minus, oh, I'm not sure what that number is.
16 times 13.
208 cosine of A.
It's just a number. Now from this equation, can you tell me what is cosine of A?
Cosine of A is equal to, let's see.
233
Yeah,
minus 196
190, yeah,
over,
over 208.
which is equal to, let's simplify this, 233 minus 196 over 208.
Gives you,
37 over 208.
yeah, and then you do cosine inverse
No,
of
not cosine inverse.
37.
We don't need
Oh,
A. We just need
oh
cosine of
wait.
A.
Oh, okay.
Because it's asking that not A, they're just asking what is cosine of A.
Oh, okay, okay. And then we use it to
Now using
find
this one, let's find PQ. Now can you tell me what is PQ? Number two,
PQ.
what is PQ?
Hmm?
Square root,
PQ.
right?
Wait, why is it a square?
Because we are looking for PQ. Is it actually in the formula we have A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2
Uh-huh.
BC cosine of A, right?
Yeah.
But to find the length, we have to take the square root, right?
Okay.
So it's two sides, 5 and 6. So that is 5 squared
Squared plus
plus
6
6
squared.
squared minus 2 times 5 times 6 times cosine of 8, right?
Yeah.
And cosine of A we have just calculated here. That's equal to 37
7 over
over
208.
208.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let's just calculate and write the answer and finish the class, Yunus. What is that? 5 squared 25, 6 squared 36, minus 2 times 5, 10, 10 times 6, 60, multiplied by fraction,
I
and
got
37,
I got 7.2. Yeah, 7.2.
7.2 or 1.
I got 7.21.
Are you sure?
25 plus 36 minus 2 times 5 times. Oh, sorry, I did the wrong number. It's 7.09. So it's
Yeah.
0.1. Yeah,
So that's
7.1.
it, 7.1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Day by day, now you have a lot of skills. These skills, if you just strengthen these skills, inshallah, you can actually, when you go to a university, you'll not have a hard time. Also, you can teach, you can help your
Mhm.
professors.
Yeah.
And also, you can earn some of your money for transportation, accommodation, some
Hmm.
tuition fee.
Yeah.
When I was teaching even at high school, I started tutoring students.
Hmm.
At high school, I was tutoring. At university, I opened a course. I taught English and also math and
Hmm.
learning some more. Inshallah, next week is the last week before Ramadan. Okay, I'll
Hmm.
meet you on Wednesday. Not Wednesday,
Okay.
Thursday, right?
Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
be
you'll have class
better.
on Thursday. Okay, Yunus, I'll see you on
Okay.
Thursday.
Okay.
Bye bye. Have a good night.
All right.